Hey, Lisa here. I'm going to do a soulful vinyasa flow with you today. So this is suitable for people who kind of know what they're doing a bit, as in you've done yoga before, you're not brand new to it. If you are doing this and you're feeling it challenging, or you want to go back, try and get some more technique, or you feel like your form's not great, then I've just finished recording a more beginner's one, which will explain things. It might be good to do that one first for some of you. You know where you're at. But as always, if you need to stop, take an extended child's pose, rest, breathe, listen to your body and your mind. Each day is different to the one before and the next, so it's whatever is good for you today. But obviously some people will want that challenge, and this will be great for you. So we're going to start in Virasana, so kneeling, sitting back on the heels. I'm just going to find, I'm just getting ready for my flow, but I feel weird facing that way. Going to find our breath. So soften the pelvis down. Get some length through your vertebrae. Check that your heart is over your hips. And gently find that Mula Bandha, so hugging those lower abdominals in, supporting your spine and your energy system. Take the hands to the lap. Left hand rests on top of right. Draw the shoulders up on an inhale. Relax them down on an exhale. Soften through the jaw. Close the eyes or gaze down. And just find your breath. Connecting to your Ujjayi breath if you can, breathing all the way to the bottom of the pelvis. With a slight constriction in the back of the throat. And exhaling fully. And just notice that moment when you exhale all the air just before you inhale again. Slight moment of calm and of peace. Breathing in. Choosing to let go as you exhale. And again. And stick with the breath. Just going to warm up the body in a moment, and then we're going to work on our Surya Namaskara, so our sun salutations. So it's all about connecting the physical and mental body by connecting the breath to our movement. So really do tune in with your breath today, especially each time I remind you. Try and get that movement, that synchronization. Breath leads the movement. And when you're doing it, you'll be like, oh yeah, this is great. Okay. Finding your way to plank. You're going to work from plank for this practice. For any point you need to lower the knees and work here from tabletop, that's fine, but otherwise we're in plank. So send the heels back, spread the fingers, shoulders down. Send your tailbone towards the backs of your knees and really lift through the pelvic floor. Gentle rock forwards and back here. On the toes, finding your breath. And without moving the hands or feet, soften the knees for this first one. We're going to really send the hips back, back, back. Press into all 10 fingers. Find your down dog. Padding out gently through one heel and the other to begin with. Maybe swaying the hips side to side. Maybe bending into one arm, easing through the shoulders. Then the other. So just find some movement here that feels nice. But keep that navel to spine. Keep relaxing the head. I keep moving mine because I'm talking, but try and just relax the head down. I'll try and guide you with my vocals and instructions, and then find a moment of stillness here in your down dog. Using that pelvic floor and the lower abdominals to lift the hips way up. Rotating your elbows out and under to open through the shoulder blades. Keep your hands and feet where they are. Engage your core round through the back as you inhale, roll forwards to plank. Exhale, navel to spine, pelvic floor lifts you, rounding back to down dog. Awesome for strength, this for your postural muscles, for your energy through your spine, but also just for opening and releasing tension in the upper body. So a really good one. Push into the hands and feet as you inhale it back up. Exhale, forwards and round. Inhale, push into the hands and feet, take it back up. One more round, floating forwards, engage the core, shoulders go away from the ears, neck in line with your spine, relax the jaw, find your breath, send it back to down dog. This time stay in down dog, look between the hands, And then we're going to bend the knees and hop it straight between the hands. There we go. Inhale, find a flat back. Exhale, soft knees. We're still warming up, forward fold. Hold it here, breathe. Take hold of the elbows and have a little sway from side to side. Use your breath to find space and find length. Send the hips high. Push into the feet, engage your core. Inhale, lift up. Reach through the fingertips, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, hands to prayer. Hold it here, take a breath. Nice, we're going to go into our Surya Namaskara A to begin with. So inhale, lift up. Ground through the feet, engage your legs as you reach. Exhale, send it forwards and down. Inhale, lift up to your flat back. Find length through the spine. Hands up the shins if you need to, if not fingers on the floor. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step the right leg back to a low lunge. Hold it here as you exhale. Make sure you're wide enough so your knees over your ankle. Inhale, push into the feet, pelvic floor lifts. Float the arms up. Exhale, float them down. Step back to plank on your next inhale. Exhale, lower to the belly to start with, all the way down. Inhale, lift up to cobra or baby cobra if this is too much. Exhale, lower the belly. Curl the toes, push it back through tabletop if you want to your down dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up high, hold it here, three-legged dog. Just going to warm through the hips on this one, so bend your right leg and take a couple of big hip circles one way. Massaging the hip joint, releasing any emotions stuck in the hips. Take it the other way. Full range of movement here. Keep your tummy muscles pulled in to protect your back. Pressing into both hands evenly. Then extend that right leg up, up, up again. Exhale, step it through, lower the back knee, low lunge. Take a breath here. Gently pushing into both feet. On your next inhalation, lift the arms, float up. Exhale, float them down. Step the left leg in, find your flat back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward fold. Push into the feet, engage the legs. Inhale, float up. Exhale, hands to prayer. And again. Inhale, lift, open the chest. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, will lift to your flat back. Breath leads the movement. Exhale, forward fold. On your next inhale, step the left leg back, low lunge. Exhale, hold. Exhaling fully. Inhale, lift up, float up. Hug the outer hips in and then exhale, float down. On your inhale, take your right leg back to the left to find plank. Exhale, come forwards and down. Inhale, lift to baby cobra or cobra. Exhale, lower the body. Curl the toes, send it back, down dog. Exhale, hold it here. On your next inhale, lift the left leg, hold it here. Keep the hips in line with each other. Flex your left toes and engage both thighs. Navel to spine, gaze past beyond your right leg, shoulders away from your ears. Bend the left leg and let's take a couple of big hip circles one way. Stick with the breath here, pushing into both hands evenly. Take it the other way. Nice work. Navel to spine. When you're done, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, nose to knee as you step it through in between the hands. Lower the right knee. Inhale, float up. Exhale, float down. Curl the right toe, step in, flat back on an inhale up. Exhale, down we go. Push into the legs, into the feet, engage your core, lift up. Exhale down, without the hip circles. So Surya Namaskara A, inhale, lift and lengthen. If you want to take a slight back bend here, you can, but keep the pelvis and glute nice and engaged. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step the right leg back. Exhale, hold. Inhale, float up. Move with your breath, not mine. Go slower or faster than me. Exhale, down. Inhale to plank. Exhale, this time lower halfway if you can. Chaturanga, lift the chest. Find your upward facing dog. Exhale, roll through the fingers. Send it back, down dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, squeeze. Nose to knee. Step it through. Lower the back knee. Inhale, lift. Exhale, float down. Inhale, left leg steps in, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. pushing into the feet. Inhale, float up. Straight back down this time. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Step the left leg back on your inhale. Hold it here as you exhale. Soften the shoulders down. Inhale, lift the arms up. Push into both feet. Engage the core. Exhale, down. We're going to inhale to plank. As you exhale, come forwards and then down halfway. Bring the chest through and up. Chaturanga. Engage the quads and then roll through the feet. Send it back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Squeeze your core, nose to knee. Step it through, lower the leg. Inhale, float up. Exhale, float it down. Step the right leg in. Find your flat back. Find your forward fold. Pushing into the feet. Inhale, lift up. Hands to prayer, hold. Really nice. Surya Namaskara, B now. So, feet together or hip distance apart, hands to the waist. Send your hips way back. Engage your core, lengthen your tailbone down. So watch that your tailbone isn't, or your back's not arched or curved under. I'm going to hold this for a couple of breaths. Really good. Take the weight back, Utkatasana, chair pose, shoulders are down. Reach the arms forwards. If anyone's getting tension across your chest or in your lower back with the arms forwards here by the ears, open them more and go palms up if you need to. Keep breathing. Great for strength here, inner and physical. Take a big inhalation. As you exhale, send the hips high, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Drop the palms, bend the knees, hop back to plank. Inhale, come forwards. Exhale, float halfway down. Chaturanga. Inhale, lift up. Upward facing dog. Engage the quads. Roll through the feet. Exhale, soft knees. Downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step it in between the hands. Lower your left leg. Warrior one. Let's do a slow one. Pushing into both legs evenly. Inhale, lift the arms up. So you're pushing into the outside of that left leg. Shoulders are down. Hold it here. Big breath. Back leg is straight. Another breath in. Exhale, float it all the way back down. Step back to plank on an inhale. Float forwards. Exhale, halfway down. Roll it through. Exhale, down dog. Use your core to pull yourself back. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it in between the hands. Place that back right foot down. Turn it out. Hips are square. Lift the body up. Bending deeply into the front leg. Arms up. Hold it here for a breath. Actively push the legs down. Use that Mula Bandha, that pelvic floor lift. Find contrast in the upper body. On your next exhale, lower the hands. Come to a low lunge. Step the right leg in. Find your Utkatasana, chair pose. Hold it here. Shoulders are down. Breathing. Navel to spine. Slight variation we're doing today just because I like it. Keep breathing. Keep the chest soft. Big inhalation here. Let's go once more. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Jump it back to plank. Inhale, float forwards. Halfway down, roll it through and up. Exhale, roll it back. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step it through. Engage your core. Straight up this time. Inhale up. Exhale, down. Step back to plank on an inhale, roll forwards. Down we go. Exhale, inhale, roll through. Exhale, roll it back. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, nose to knee, step it through. Inhale, lift, warrior one. Exhale, float down. Inhale to plank, hold it here, shoulders down the back, stay in plank, engage the core, we've got this. Roll onto the outside of the right foot. Lift that left arm, shoulders down. Engage your core. Stay here, or little option. Bring the left leg up. Maybe take hold of the toe. Just doing one breath here. Maybe extend, take a breath. And slowly lower. Back to plank. Breathe here. Hollow out the belly. Find your breath in this challenging posture. Roll onto the outside of the left foot. If you need to lower your bottom knee, you can. Open the chest. Breathe. Option. Bring the right leg up. Maybe take the toe. First two fingers, maybe lift the leg. If you're here, send the hips high. Slowly lower, back to plank. Let's take a chaturanga. Take a breath in, full breath out. Halfway down, inhale, roll it through and up. Exhale, roll through the feet, send it back, downward facing dog. Breathe here, breathing fully. Send the hips high, open and rotate the elbows out and under. Find your breath. Look between the hands, bend the knees, jump or step to the top of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Hold it here. Take a breath, and if you want to make this a little bit stronger for you, you can take your hands to the back of the ankles and wrap your forearms around the calves. So you're here. If that's too much, interlock the hands behind, even if you've got soft knees, and take them down the legs. Relax the head. Finding what works for you with your body today. Breathing fully. As you breathe in, feel your tummy expand. It's a really good organ massage. And as you exhale, really squeeze the air out right from the pelvis. Okay, bending deeply. Feet are together if you can, if not hip distance apart. Bend deeply, send your weight right into your buttocks here, right into the heels. Send it back, shoulders are down. Utkatasana, chair pose, hold it. Draw the navel in. Soften the shoulders down. Take the hands to prayer, center of the chest. Turn towards your left leg. Right arm is going towards your left thigh. We're going to hook it over here. Shoulders are down. Twisted, revolved, nice. Watch your right knee isn't coming forward, so this will want to happen. Keep the knees in line. Aiming to get your hands here in between your chest. It's an aim, it's an intention, doesn't have to happen. If it feels okay, you can look up, breathe. Fully. And again, big breath in. Full breath out. We've got one more breath. If you want to extend the arms here, you can. Keep the shoulders away from the ears for a big breath in. Empty of air. Sit way back. Lift the chest. Hands back to prayer. Let's go to the other side. As you exhale, outside of the left arm goes to your right thigh. Drawing that into that twist as you take hands towards center of the chest. Shoulders away from ears. Sitting back, breathing. Keep that left knee back, keeping the hips square, breathing fully. If it feels okay, maybe open the wings, shoulders away from ears, full breath here. Full exhalation, and then reach the arms forward, sit way back, last breath. And as you exhale, find that forward fold. Should feel really nice. Push into the feet, inhale, lift up, float up. Exhale, Tadasana, lower the arms, palms forward. Just hold it here and just breathe. We're going into our warriors, our Virabandhasanas. So I'm going to step the legs nice and wide. I'm going to arrange my mat. And we're going to turn the right toes out, left toes forward. Hands to the waist, bend deeply, ready for our warrior two. Push into the outside of your left leg, send your tailbone down, lift through your core. Nice big bend here. Reach the arms out, open the heart space, shoulders down, look beyond the right fingertips and breathe. Lift through the pelvic floor. 2 breaths here. Actively pushing into both legs, finding contrast, lightness in the upper body. Flip the right palm, lift up, find length, peaceful warrior. Hold, relax the jaw. Keep pushing through both legs. On your next exhalation, we're going to take it to a slight variation here, a standing side stretch. Reach that left arm overhead, long line of energy from your left fingertips to your left little toe. Take that right arm forwards. This will make you lengthen through both sides of the body. Engage the core, shoulders down. Hold it here and breathe. Nice work. If it feels okay, you can either come elbow to knee or take that hand to the floor. Reach all the way overhead, look up towards your left armpit. Again, don't collapse. Use all sides of the body. Lengthen your tailbone down so you're slightly tilting the pelvis under. Breathing.
From here, we're going to rotate the body. Let's find our low lunge. Chest forwards, opening through that left hip flexor, shoulders down. One breath here. And then plant that left foot back down. We're going to go back to our standing side stretch. Open the body. This time, look down. Take your left fingertips to the floor, engage your core, and we're going to push up, Ardha Chandrasana. This is our Halfmoon Pose. I've gone out of shot, but my left hand is up. My legs are straight. My core muscles are engaged. Hold it here. A couple more breaths. And then bend slowly back down. Lifting to our warrior two on an inhale. And then pushing into the feet to come up. Lowering the arms. Release the shoulders. Switch the feet. Good. Left toes right. Right toes forwards. Bring your hips, your pelvis back to center. Push into the legs. Engage your core. Bend deeply into the left leg. Warrior two. Adjust if you need to. Send both legs outwards. Tailbone down. Extend the fingertips out, reach out, look beyond the left middle finger and breathe. Connect to your breath, find your Ujjayi breath. Pushing down the outside of that right leg to keep it nice and active. Flip the left palm, inhale, lengthen and lift. Peaceful warrior. Breathing in peace, choosing to let go. Keeping the legs active, lift the inside thighs. Keep the legs where they are, float it down, left arm comes to left thigh, and then lift that right arm overhead. Long line of energy from your right fingertips, the outside of your right little toe. Reach that left arm forwards, lengthening through all sides of the torso, engaging your core and breathe. Keep that big bend. Shoulders away from ears. Nice work here. On your next exhale, either elbow to thigh or maybe lower down. Think right shoulder back, left shoulder forwards, lengthen your tailbone down by tucking it under slightly, engage your core. Breathe. Full breaths here. On your exhale, frame that left foot, rotate the back leg, find your low lunge, lift the chest, hug the left hip back, breathing fully. One breath here, and then push into both feet, lengthen the tailbone again, open back out just for one breath. Standing side stretch, and now floating forwards. I'm going to come back slightly, so I stay in shot this time to Ardha Chandrasana. This is your star, your Halfmoon Pose. Take the right shoulder back, the left shoulder forward, start to straighten both legs, engage your core, find your connect, your Mula Bandha. Breathing. Stretching all four limbs in all four directions, spreading energy. One more breath here. With grace, poise and dignity, float back, of course. And then exhale, straighten the legs. Find Tadasana. Nice work. Okay, we're going to take our eagle pose here. It's one of my favourites. Stretch the arms out. Float your left arm under the right. Take hold of the hands. If you can't take hold of the hands, just get the hands as close together as you can. Shoulders down for this one. Draw your elbows and hands away from your face. So stretching through the upper body. Bend deeply, like chair pose. Engage your core. Take your left leg up and across it as high as you can over the right. Squeeze the legs together. Hold it here, or if you can, wrap the left foot behind the ankle. Now bend deeply. Hands are forward. Draw your navel into your spine. Knees should be in front of you. They'll want to wander over to the right, so bring them back. Squeeze the pelvic floor up. If you wobble and come out of it, don't worry, just come back into it. Weight is back into the right heel. Gaze is forwards and down between the hands or little hole in the wrist. Breathe here. Now really squeeze the legs together. So this posture works, it constricts some of the major blood vessels in the body. So when you come out of it, you get this flush of fresh oxygenated blood. So really squeeze together for the last breath. expanding as you inhale. Navel to spine as you exhale. And then your next inhalation, open softly. Surge of energy. It's an instant slight high. It's one of my favourites. Let's go on the other side. Inhale the arms out. Exhale, right arm under. Squeeze the arms together. Get hold of the hands. Draw the arms away from the body. Shoulders are down. Bend deeply. Engage your core before you start. Good. Take your right leg up. Over the left. Squeeze it together. Squeezing, squeezing. If you can, wrap the foot round. Take your weight back into your left heel. Watch that you're not gathering tension in the upper body. Soften through the jaw. Send the shoulders down. Gaze forwards and down. And really find your breath here. Connect to the breath. Squeezing the body together, but using your breath to expand on an inhale. Soften on an exhale. Lovely work. One more breath here. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the legs together. On your next inhalation, float up. Float down. Close the eyes. Just take a breath. Really nice work. We're going to take Warrior 3 and a little handstand hop practice before we go into more relaxing part of this practice. So grind into your left leg, lift the right leg up. Make sure I stay in shot. Keep your core engaged. Try and keep this left leg pulled up if you can. We're going to take the right leg behind us and at the same time reach the hands forward, engage your core. Turn your right toes down, little toe down towards the floor so that it's turned in. You're lifting it from the inside of the heel, inside of the thigh. Hug your outer hips in, shoulders away from your ears. Now lengthen the arms forward and that right heel back. So find as much length as you can from your spine. Couple more breaths here. Use your breath to find calm in this challenging posture. It will no doubt raise your heart rate. On your next exhalation, we're going to take fingertips to the floor. If you need to bend your left leg, that's okay. You can soften it. Put your right leg up in the air. It doesn't have to be straight, but just stick it up in the air. And we're going to place our hands down. We're going to do some hops. Little handstand hops. We're doing 8. So that's 7. 6. So just for a moment, taking the weight into the arms. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Use your core muscles to lift the right leg up in front of you, bend the knee, arms up overhead. Exhale, so slowly lower down. Good work. Same thing on the left. Hands to the waist, lift the left leg up. Right leg is engaged. Core muscles are engaged. Keep the hips square as you take that left leg behind you. Turn it in, reach the fingers forwards and breathe. Spread your right toes so that they're not gripping. Watch that your left foot isn't turning out, bringing the hip up. Hug that hip down. Turn your left little toe down towards the floor. Both legs are straight if you can without locking them. Shoulders are down the back. Hollow out the belly and get as much length through your body and your spine as you can. Reach the fingertips and the left heel back. Breathing. Find your Ujjayi breath. Lovely. As you exhale, fingertips to the floor, bend that right knee, bend the left knee. Here we go. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, just for a moment. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage the core. Let's lift it up, hands overhead, and lower down. Nice work. For our last section, we're going to make our way down to our mat. So take the legs hip distance apart just for a moment. Breathing in, exhale, lower down. Let's find our Yogi Squat. So have a wiggle, drop the hips, lift the chest. If this isn't available to you, hands down and just move gently. If the heels aren't down, don't worry. So no discomfort in the knees. But if it is available, wherever you are, Breathing right the way down to the base of the pelvis. Soften through the chest and the jaw. Notice your spine long, space in between each vertebrae. And then lower down the fingertips. And we're going to take cow pose. So, left knee forwards, right knee back, directly behind it. Open the feet, sit back. Now if anyone needs to put a cushion under your bottom, then just do that, or a block. Soften through the hips. Start seated, relax the shoulders down. Breathe. Notice if you're gripping anywhere. We're going to take our right arm behind the head. Either you can pull it back with the shoulders down, chest lifted, or if it's available to you, you can take hold of your hands at the back. Wherever you are, open the chest, soften the jaw, soften through the hips, and really go inwards, focusing on your breath. How you're feeling. 4 long, smooth breaths here. Finding space on an inhale and choosing to let go as you exhale. Slowly release. Release the shoulders. Transitioning carefully to the other side. Right knee in front of left. Spread the feet and start to sit back using any props you need to. Soften through the hips, heart over hips. Drop the knees, drop the shoulders. Soften through the jaw. Left arm's going up. Either take hold of that elbow and draw it in towards the left ear with the shoulders down, chest lifted, or take hold of the hands at the back. And if you're here, make sure you're drawing both elbows back. No tension in the face or the neck. Soften through the hips, breathe, close the eyes, going inwards. Observing. And bringing any wandering minds back to what does it feel like? And how is my breath? Where is there tension? Where does it feel good? Keeping that gentle lift through the pelvic floor to protect our spine. Exhale, slowly release. Coming onto the knees. We're going to take a camel pose. I'm going to give you a variation if anyone's got any back issues. So you can either take hands to the lower back, push the hips forward, squeeze the buttocks and allow the head to drop back. Or if it's available to you, take hold of the backs of the legs, backs of the feet rather. Really squeeze the buttocks, push the body forwards, the hips forward, the chest upwards, and allow the head to drop back. Now breathe fully into your throat chakra and your chest here. Just a couple of breaths so that we can reap the benefits of our back bends, our chest and heart openers. Soften through the jaw. And when you're coming out of it, take your hands to your lower back, use your core muscles to unravel. Sit back and just take a breath here. Going into headstand practice here. So if headstand's in your practice, you can go straight into it. Otherwise, interlock your fingers and we keep a gap in our hands as though there's an egg. So the palms aren't clasping, okay? So interlock the fingers and it's there's an egg in between your palms. Place your hands down without letting the elbows splay and lift the hips. And now really push into your forearms. Your head goes just in between the hands. So just touching the back. So when you do a headstand,
a lot of your weight, most of your weight's being taken by the arms and the body, not in the head. So you can just stay here and play with this and see how this feels. Just trying to use the arm strength. Maybe come up onto the toes, engage your core with the shoulders away from your ears, relax the face. Try and take the weight into the arms, not the head. Maybe if it's in your practice, take the legs up. Maybe have a go against a wall. Maybe I should make a headstand with you. Wherever you are, let's take a couple of big breaths. Navel to spine. Keep the head down. You'll still, even with the feet on the floor, benefit from an inversion, from having your head down. If you're in headstand and you want to have a play around with the legs, find some different positions, you can. But we're all slowly going to make our way down to Balasana. Feet and knees together, palms behind us. Soften, surrender the forehead down. Allow the shoulders to drip over the legs and breathe. Let go. Fully relaxing here. Slowly slide the hands forward. We're going to take our final relaxation posture today on our bellies. If you don't like this, then by all means go onto your back. Big toes touch, allow the heels to spread out. Take your head onto your hands, one side or the other, or you can relax forehead on hand if that feels nice. Fully relax down, supported by the mat. Breathing fully into the body. And then just allow the breath to do whatever it wants to do. So we're not trying to shape it anymore. Just breathing. Just noticing. And just have a few moments of observing your body and the breath and your mind. Safe to relax and let go. Allow the eyes to soften in towards the back of the head and slightly looking inwards towards the third eye. And this will encourage your mind, your consciousness to go inwards, to observe. If you've got some time, I would encourage you to spend a good 5-10 minutes doing this, but otherwise you slowly push up. Back to where we started, to our Virasana, kneeling pose. Take a couple of nice shoulder rolls. Hands to your lap. Notice how you feel. Maybe soften the face into a smile. Bat the eyelids open. Thanks so much for taking the time to join this practice. I'd love your feedback. And maybe requests for other things. Lots of love to you all. Namaste.